Hi, water signs. I hope that you are doing well. Welcome in, welcome back. If you are returning back, we're going to look at your next 24 hours. Happy birthday to any of you all. I think we are in Scorpio season, so happy birthday to you guys. And if you're new, buckle up. My channel is very intense at times. I feel energy, and sometimes I will speak right out of that space in a really sharp way. It's always for upright purposes. We look at the things that are going on secretly that the Most High wants you to be aware of, and then we get the counsel from the Most High God. He knows everything, and He knows everything that's in secret place, and bring it out to the light, because He is the light and all that kind of stuff. We're not religious here, but we are spiritual and upright in righteousness and in truth. And if you're not, then this could be a warning. God's like real sharp at even saying, I'm going to kill some people for being crazy. And that's karmic activity. Life or death. Very karmic stuff, what you and I do. We have freedom of speech. We have rights. Nobody has the right to take those rights away and play a big shot in your life, or you do that to somebody else. It's got consequences to that stuff. Okay? The Most High is the one who watches everything, good and evil, and He's the one that's going to bring the outcome, whether we like it or not. He warns us. We learn a lot about karmic activity here through what God says. All right, I let the Most High speak any way He wants to, and He'll prove Himself. I don't have to prove nothing. I just have to yield myself to the Holy Spirit and let Him bring a collective energy for who He's trying to get a hold of, or give you wisdom how to get up over your enemy in some wicked type of way and stuff like that, because there are enemies in the earth realm. I even use old maid cards and things like that, and I remember walking through the store and hearing the Spirit of the living God on the inside of me tell me to pick these cards up. I'm like, what? He's done that with other cards that I have as well. And the Most High said, come as a child, and we need to get our mindset in a place where we just let Daddy speak to us, as His ways are much higher than ours, and humble ourselves even like this. And I thought it was silly at first, but I've seen God just really speak in just mighty, mighty ways. So anyway, just thought I'd talk to you guys and give a little introduction while I'm getting your cards out here. Let's get started. Water signs. Somebody, maybe a detective, or checking something out, or you are just in general being a little detective. Obviously the death card is here, and that's Scorpio energy as well in this season. So something is right now. We're looking at the next 24 hours. I was only going to take one of these cards out of these decks, and sorry, these are old cards, but there's a death issue. That's also a widow and a death card. There's something about death here. There's also a mature man, so if this man has died and you're a widow, or something's going on with some death matter out here. Could be a black widow for all I know for some people's cases. I mean, there's a detective out here, and so that house goes back to FBI and CIA and all that kind of stuff. Make it fit. If there's just a death matter, then there really is out here. So whether you're a widow or a widower is what I mean. The crossroad card came out for you all the next 24 hours. This is having to make a decision and figuring how to get out of something. Somebody's trying to escape something. This is plots. Somebody's trying to figure out what are my alternatives here, okay? And then the purple ice cream cone, okay? Or just something's cold, or something with ice cream, maybe like blueberry, I don't know. You interpret it, but the ice rune came out on today's date, which is Friday, October the 31st. So in the general reading, we had the ice rune. So we have ice cream. That's also legal stuff as well. So because there is a detective out here, so there's a death matter really big, because that house goes back to that. And something death, just in general, ending, transforming around you all, whether it's literal or not. But that literal is out here. And then you have the magician coming out here. And so somebody manipulated something, then somebody has or is trying to around you all. Let me pull from this. Give water energy one word here before we get into the tarot, Most High. Thank you. So there is death out here, folks. There's death out here. It's literal. it says, there is no man that has power over the spirit to retain the spirit, neither has he any power in the day of death. There is no discharge in that war, and warfare was all over the general reading today. Again, folks, the most I said last week, people better pray and humble themselves and seek after him. And he said, it may be that you'll be hid when I get up in my anger, because people ain't being upright towards one another, is what he was saying. And I've said it over and over since he showed it in wording, and then took a card and literally showed the picture of people under the earth realm. He said he was going to take some people and put them under the earth, kill them, like I said. And God's saying there's no discharge. For somebody's out here, you can't stop something's going to take place in the matter out here. It's scary to me. That's scary to me. There is no man that has power over the spirit to retain the spirit, neither has he the power in the day of death. There's no discharge in that war, neither shall wickedness deliver those that are given to wickedness. Does somebody think they're going to try to do some sneaky plotting out here in some type of wickedness around you water signs who are upright? And those of you who are not on the opposite side doing some nonsense, you ain't going to be able to stop something's going to take place. It's coming from the heavenly realms. If this magician's in the reverse because somebody is wicked, they're a manipulator. Some headship is out here attached to something very transformative and secretive. Show me water energy. Somebody knows about it. Somebody knows a secret out here around something. Those want to pop out. Let's just take a look at them. The sun, the moon, and the strength cards all come from the heavens. So this word in the pictograph represents a cut, a slice. And if some of you all are dealing with somebody who bows to molten images and things like that, very dangerous with our God, because they have eyes, but molten images, they don't see, they don't hear. It's just some type of molten stupidness. And this has to do with witchcraft then in the negative. Even Scorpio energy in the negative goes to the occultic stuff as well. Somebody is wicked out here doing some nonsense, trying to put spells on people, and I don't know, doing some stuff. Something's getting cut. So the word cut is here, or there's a cycle here, okay, going on. Somebody has to have some type of strength out here as well. Hold on a minute. Let me look at something here. So there's something being inscribed here. So we had the government come out this morning. There's something being inscribed, a custom of something. Governor is here with the word in the pictograph. These two pictographs make the word for a governor. So we had the senator come out today. So we do have governments really strong today coming out on this platform. So something being inscribed. We've got law coming out here. The other pictograph with another combination goes to dividing something. So and then the word arrow is here, which is amazing because we had two runes that came out, the I and the T. The word in the homemade deck electronics came out. So we have IT. And if you're upright IT, thank you. We need people that are. But we also got people crazy and manipulating things as well. But the letter T came out in the runes. And it literally is a picture of an arrow. And now God's bringing the word arrow here. That's huge for somebody. Okay, so something about spears, arrows, spiritually, naturally, it's really come out today. Okay, so it's coming out here, the word dart, arrow, shaft, wound. There's death out here. There's death out here. Anyway, this is forcing, I will feel. And somebody has to have some type of strength out here. So Leo, really strong for you guys, and any kind of water energy is out here. But the motto is I will and I feel. I will feel. Somebody's going to feel something. Some wounded. Something's very transformative out here with you all. Next 24 hours. And nobody's going to be able to control what's going to take place with this. God says you ain't going to be able to be discharged from something that's already set in motion on somebody who's wicked. He said whoever's wicked is not going to be delivered by a wickedness. So somebody trying to do something wicked to get out of something that they know is freaking wicked out here, or you are, or somebody's trying to do that to you. Anyway, what else you want to bring out here? So somebody making a decision. King of Wands in the reverse. specifically real heavy Scorpio for you all, or excuse me, Leo, but it don't have to be Aries or Sagittarius, or just somebody that is in witchcraft is here in a really bad way in the reverse with the King of Wands. He's angry. Okay, he's wicked in the reverse. He thinks he's all that in a bag of chips. He's puffed up. When I walk in the room, you better look at me, because if you don't, come undone. Because don't you see what God's created? That's he's real puffed up in ego and that nonsense. Whoever the person is, unbalanced, Two of Pentacles. Some of you all, somebody just made a decision about this person, or you have, or let somebody get up and take some type of a risk on something in a really bad way, and somebody's got to have some type of a strength to do something. There's a betrayal out here. There's death. That's a brutal, and somebody's going to feel it. God's going to allow a wicked party to feel something that they've dished out on some people. What comes around goes around. Somebody in the law, or the law, is getting involved in this situation for you all. Ooh, what a heavy word. Heavy storms. Okay, well, anyway, the whirlwind came out today. A gift or a bribe, because the word charge jumped out. And your story's going to be known, water signs, positive or negative. Something circle. A renewal for, it says renewal and a destruction. To circle around a large area is what it says. And it's death. Somebody going to get charged for something. Oh my goodness. Pick through my hands. What's the last message you hold for water signs? Oh, I am going to pick a rune for you all. For a specific letter that'll come out for collective groups of people, person, place, or thing, first, middle, or last name. Let's read through these. To push, to ruin, to throw down. Somebody worthless is here. They're continually pushing to cause somebody else to try to stumble. That's bad. There's a wicked person out here. There's going to be a cross-examination here, checking the effects of something previously that has been questioned upon. Somebody from your high school or college is a clue for you all. Family is involved in this, and it's not good. And specifically, bunches of in-law energy came out. Your mother and your mother-in-law came out today. Then a scripture came out about robbing from your mother and father, and how it brings a karmic activity and opens an avenue for a destroyer to come into your life. And the next thing you know, all hell is broken loose, and you don't have no discharge in something that you're trying to retain in some type of nonsense out here. It's really big. And then we had another card that just said your in-laws. Family's involved in stuff, and it ain't good. Okay? Anyway, pain and suffering. Well, there is pain and suffering. Somebody gonna feel something. A sanctuary or a church is involved in something, or somebody needs, anyway, hit their freaking knees on some stuff. There's a machine operator being called out, whether you're upright or not. And the Most High says that if you are acknowledging him, he is acknowledging you today, and you're going to be his peculiar people. And the word peculiar goes to private property. It's somebody's touching people who are upright on the inside towards God. God's going to get these people, because he says, you're my private property now. And I've already put words out upon you all who belong to me, God says. And if anybody touches you, I'm in the generation of the righteous, is what he said this morning. He's going to get up and do something. He's going to have his way in a whirlwind on somebody's life out here, folks. So those of you who've had enemies, like really bad enemies, and things have been going on for a while in some type of situation, they just won't quit, and they're wicked, and they're doing some stuff. God's going to punch somebody right in the face for some people, and they are going to go to the lower parts of the earth. Okay, and so there's a big fat warning out here for some people. Somebody plotted some crap, and they still are, and it's going to blow up in somebody's face. Show me water. The letter O, or you could be from any kind of O state, or your name could be Olivia or whatever, Oliver, I don't know, something. The O, the 0 is also an O, and that's a fool. And there's full out here. And full card is also about having to take a leap of faith in the upright and stuff. And that house goes to knowledge and stuff. This is about your inheritance and money and stuff out here attached to some things. This is also a positive rune to get. It's like good luck and favor and stuff. And that comes from those of you who are God's peculiar people. He's your shield. He's your buckler. Whoever's trying to do some nonsense, even at a really high level today, because we have governor energy. Senators come out today. All that kind of stuff. We also had, celebrities come out today. Even if you are those and you're upright, God's got you in your position, for a reason. You're grounded. It's somebody trying to do something stupid around you, God's on your side. Who can be against us if God's on our side? So those of you are going to get some type of favor and stuff, and something's taking place around money or inheritance and things like that. There's something going on around traditions out here. This is also a traditional rune to get as well. Something just maybe seems like just going ongoing, because a circle is just ongoing, and the word circle came out, and somebody just keeps, trying to renew something, then a destruction's coming in whatever this renewal energy is or was, and somebody's feeling some stuff around this energy in the next 24 hours, positive or negative for whoever you are. Heavy storms are coming, spiritually, naturally, emotionally, for the wicked, and there is no discharge in some type of a warfare out here. God's going to have his way for life and death on what we choose every single day. This is what come out for you guys for the next 24 hours. I hope you have a blessed day. Please stay covered in whatever you're doing. Please keep your kiddos protected. There is no protection outside of the Most High God, Jehovah Elohim. Okay? Just wanted to say so. Talk to you later. Shalom.